Yes, I'm here.
Look, honestly, if you don't want to stream, then don't stream.
I want to stream, sweetie. I want to stream, okay? Okay, as long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through.
Alright, sweetie, well listen, between you and me, after the stream is over, if you're good and you are able to go through the stream and be good, okay, and hard, and work hard for me, then I'll make you hard later. I know it's hard now, but I'll make you hard later.
You're so cheeky. Speaking of cheeks, I'd love to get in your cheeks.
Oh, you're so fucking cheeky yourself. Alright, now you go and teach a good class. Okay? Don't let them run you off. Because you're much stronger than them. Okay?
I can't stop them, that's the problem.
Why don't you just ban them?
I don't know how to ban them! Don't yell at me! I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I don't know how to ban that!
Can they hear us?
No, they can't hear us, okay? As long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through. I don't think, anyway.
I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one, anyone.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm all Greg.
Hi, everyone. Hi. My name is Mr. Copper. You know what I do. Tonight I'm going to be discussing a subject that I know many of you are probably going to disagree with me on. I'm aware. And I'm also aware that many of you disagree with me on a lot of subjects. And that's okay. It's okay. Brooklyn, for my pothead friends. Need more green. Okay. Need more green in the chat. Isn't that cute, Brooke? Isn't that fucking cute? Thank you so much, Brooke. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. Thank you. That's so kind. Thank you so much, Brooke. Gifting rotten eggs because you want more green in the live chat for your pothead friends. Go fuck yourself, Brooke. Quit it. Now, everyone, let's all be nice to one another, okay? Now, here's the thing. Let me take my headset off just for a moment here, okay? In all seriousness, drop a 111 in the live chat if you're someone who regularly uses cannabis or smokes weed or uses any kind of marijuana or hemp products regularly. Drop a 111 if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Now, I'm going to put a poll in the live chat, okay? I'm going to put a poll in the live chat, and you can watch me make this poll. Because it proves a point. How often do you smoke weed? Okay? It's a simple question. How often do you smoke weed? Once a month? Once a year? Once a month? Once a week? Every day? Smoke weed every day. You know, that stupid fucking dumbass meme song. Once a year slash... you know what? I'll put never. I don't smoke. NA/NA. No answer. Okay? So how often do you smoke weed? I'm going to go ahead and put that poll in the live chat. And we will revisit that poll in a moment. We're going to let that cook for a little while. We're going to let that poll cook for a little while. And then we will come back to that when it's finished baking. Okay? Not getting baked. You know, the slang, you know. No one here is going to get baked. Okay? There is no weed allowed. No pot smoking allowed tonight. No one's getting baked. But we will revisit that poll when it's finished being cooked, not baked. Anyway, enough of the fucking cooking puns. Do all the drugs donated to smoking weed with the boys watching the stream, eating Del Taco, hoping the throat coat. Cooper Cobb. My name is not Cooper Cab, it's Copper Cab. Does his Sucky Sucky 9000 emote again tonight. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Huh? No, I don't do sucky sucky, okay? I don't do sucky sucky 9000. See, I can have some fun. I can be funny a little bit, I guess. You know, I'm a nice guy. I can poke fun at myself. I can do little things that I know some people find humor. Like, I'm not some stuck up, you know, tight ass asshole. Like, I'm a nice guy. You know what I mean? See how I'm nice? See how I was just nice to you? I was just nice to do all the drugs, even though I can't stand that fucking name. I was just nice to them. I did the little sucky sucky 9K emote, if you will. Not really though. Here's the thing. See how I was nice to you? I want you to be nice to me! Notice how I was nice to... That's how I want you to be nice to me. I want you to be nice to me, by not interrupting me tonight. Okay, this is Jamaican Shark.
I am cow. Hear me moo.
Jamaican Shark donated 2. Thank you very much. I heard you like fish sticks. Yeah, I love fish sticks. What the fuck are we talking about food for? Fish sticks? Really? I like fish fillets. I like, you know, I like crabs. I like, well, not crabs. I like sushi. I like shrimp. I have fish sticks daily, almost. I've got some really good fish sticks. They're not Captain D. It's like I cook them homemade in the oven. They're baked with they're baked with breadcrumbs. They're not fried. They're really good. They're actually quite healthy for you. It's pollock. The fish is called pollock. Pollock. You can Google that. They come in a big yellow bag. I love fish sticks. Well, they're actually not fish sticks. They're fish fillets. But I like fish sticks too. Anyway, Some Zone Cat donated 2. I am so high right now. Almost as high as Brooke and Satirist. Weed gives us superpowers. Evidence. And both of these people, them and Jamaican Shark, both submitted video links. This isn't Video Reaction Friday, folks. What is this now?
Is this the cannabis? Caught on the dry side, must escape from reality. Just legalize, and I gonna plant my seeds. I'm just a homeboy. Weed is no luxury to be here.
No, this isn't good. No, I'm not playing this right now. This is no, Some Zone Cat. Absolutely fucking not. We're not playing this. Why are you all sending me reggae shit? What is this now, Jamaican Shark? Well, okay, no. There's nothing wrong with reggae shit. It's not reggae shit. I just don't want weed stuff, folks. Weed is bad. Reggae's not bad, but weed is bad.
The story of a reggae shark.
Oh my God.
There are hundreds of sharks living under the sea. A great white hammerheads and white tip reefs. But the one shark discovery always leave out is the dreadlock rasta fish I'm talking about. Reggae shark, he's real. Reggae shark, him got a band with the seals. Oh, reggae shark, he don't want to harm ya.
Nope, they're smoking
Reggae
weed.
shark,
Nope,
just-
that person is smoking weed. That's a doobie. They are holding a doobie. Okay, let's cut the shit here, folks. Let's cut the shit. Marijuana is bad for... I'm getting right to it, okay? No, before we do that, let me say hello to a few people. Hello, Salt Bunny. Hello, Keith Coster. Everyone in the live chat, drop a hello. Hello to Hook Slogan. Hello to Imagination. Hello to Streety. Hello, Keep Faith J. 28. Hello to Keith Coster. Some Zone Cat. Giga Cat Caltica. Salt Bunny, of course. Again, Jeremy L. 007. Braden Walker. Hello. The Hound. Okay, interesting. George Liquor. Whatever. Ahmed Jr. Anthony Rodriguez. Blue Sun, and a few other people. There's quite a few. Hello, whatever. They said hi, Cooper. My name's not Cooper. It's Copper. Okay. Hola. Okay, my name. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Brooklyn. How are you doing, girl? What's up, girl? Anyway. Brooklyn, I was just saying hello to you. I was just saying hello to you. I was just saying hello to you.
Go get a dime bag, Copper. The weed will help you relax. CCM.
No, I don't want a dime bag. I don't want a dime bag. My name is Copper. If anything, I'm getting a penny bag. Because a penny is copper. A dime is silver, or whatever it is. I don't want a dime bag. And I don't want a penny bag either. I don't want any bag of weed. Okay? I don't want any bag of weed, Brooke. Let's talk about, and I'm gonna talk. Let's talk a little bit about why. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and just say, I want to say a special notice to. Hold on one second. The biggest idiots of the earlier stream. Oh, also, real quick, that reminds me, Brooklyn, we are not going to be using the bot tonight. The bot is off limits for the remainder of the day, and you can thank a certain person for that. The entire class has lost the ability, the privilege, not right. You have lost the privilege to use the bot due to one, actually a few people, but one in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, Copper Ginge is the biggest idiot the class has had, aka the bitch of the day. That's correct, everyone. Copper Ginge is the biggest fucking idiot of the day. Well, the biggest idiot the class has had. So congratulations, dumbass. You're the biggest goofball. Nobody thinks you're fucking cool. Copper Ginge, you're a moron. No one thinks you're fucking funny. You're a prick. Congratulations. You played your fucking self. Congratulations, Copper Ginge. Congratulations. No one congratulate them either. Fucking asshole. Enough of this shit. Copper Ginge, so basically earlier, Copper Ginge, I had to tell them several fucking times, don't actually congratulate them, please. Please do not. Do you want me to end this stream right now? No, I'm not going to end that. I'm not going to end the stream. The stream is too important to end. I have a lot to discuss. So let's get right into it. Okay, I'm serious right now, folks. Enough of the pleasantries. I've been nice to you all. I've been nice. We're going to get right into the reasons why weed should be illegal. You wondering why I'm talking about this? Well, guess what, folks? Wondering why I'm talking about this? Guess what? This dropped today. This news dropped today. October 19th, 2022 at 6 a.m. Okay? 6 a.m. updated October at 2:57 p.m. So, today, this post was posted online. And this is on Bloomberg.com. Very popular, very big, well-known business website. Weed, that's right, marijuana, the drug, is coming to Circle K gas stations, folks. Regular gas stations will be carrying a harmful drug. People of all ages go into gas stations. They're going to have marijuana, weed, drugs. They're going to be selling drugs in America. Congratulations, idiots. Congratulations. No, we're going to stop this. After tonight's class, I'm actually going to be doing a change.org petition to have this vetoed. Okay? I don't want this happening. Not in my country. Not in my country. Stepstone Cat, this is what happened if Copper ever smoked weed. What is this? First of all, I don't know why the fuck you're even interrupting in the first place.
Rusty the Dope Man.
An idea!
Oh, wait a second! Hold on!
What is happening?
Don't rush me yet! I'm getting high as a
No, shut up, shut the fuck up. Shut up. So first of all, let's just read over a few things. We're gonna go over these more in depth as the class goes on. But there's a few things I wanna, just highlight real quick before we get into the class. So, these are a few of the articles I've got pulled up. Marijuana use associated with complications after heart attack or procedures. The American Heart Association Scientific Sessions 2020, the year 2020, presentation. So it says here, these are some research highlights, okay? 2 separate studies find dangerous complications following heart procedures for marijuana users. Smoking marijuana, also known as cannabis, may significantly increase the risk of stroke and bleeding following procedures to open blocked arteries. Similarly, marijuana users who had a heart attack or procedures to open blocked arteries were more likely to be readmitted to the hospital for a second heart attack or cardiac procedure than non-users. Are you all seeing this? This is 2020. Are you reading this, folks? Are you reading this? So this is one thing I wanted to show you. Here's another page I've got up. Not so harmless. Pot linked to heart problems. This is 2014. This is 6 years prior to that. Marijuana may be linked to heart problems, according to a new study pot may or may not have a chilling out, calming effect on everyone. Evidence is emerging that for some people, smoking marijuana could increase the risk of heart problems. In a new study, researchers used data from a database called the French Addictovigilance Network, gathered from 2006 to 2010 of the nearly 2,000 reported complications related to marijuana. The researchers found that 2%, or 35 cases, involved heart problems. These cases included 20 people who suffered a heart attack and 9 who died. Ooh, that's not good. Rest in peace. That's tragic. That's very sad. That's very unfortunate. Researchers found most patients were men with an average age of about 34. Regular marijuana users with a family history of heart disease had an increased risk of heart disease, according to the study published today, April 23rd, in the Journal of the American Heart Association. That's another article. This is on a government website. Here, I'll pull my camera over here. This is on nida.nih.gov. And you know what I'm going to do? This is actually showing people that marijuana could be addictive, and actually it actually is addictive. That's a common myth, is that it's not addictive. I will actually pin this in the live chat. So I'm going to pin this. You can go check out this link if you'd like to on your own time. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to pin that. I'm going to unpin that. I'm going to tell you to not bother going and looking at that link on your own time. I'll read it for you all here right now. Let me go ahead and put that back on the screen. Excuse me. Hold on. No. Okay, we're not. If you send any more video links, we're not playing video links right now. So don't bother. Zoned Out Zoe donated too. Buddy, I love you too. What is this?
Roll another blunt.
No, we're not playing Afro Man because that actually that's a copyright. Anyway, so let me show you here. This is actually on nida.nih.gov publications. This is published on a government website, so you know it's legit. Let's see here. Research report. Cannabis research report. Is marijuana addictive? Yes or no in the live chat. Marijuana use can lead to the development of problem use, known as marijuana use disorder. So you can actually develop a disorder from using marijuana, called marijuana use disorder, which takes the form of addiction in severe cases. Recent data suggests that 30% of those who use marijuana may have some degree of marijuana use disorder. People who begin using marijuana before the age of 18 are 4 to 7 times more likely to develop a marijuana use disorder than adults. Marijuana use disorders are often associated with dependence, in which a person feels withdrawal symptoms when not taking the drug. People who use marijuana frequently often report irritability, mood and sleep difficulties, decreased appetite, cravings, restlessness, and or various forms of physical discomfort that peak within the first week after quitting and last up to 2 weeks. Marijuana dependence occurs when the brain adapts to large amounts of the drug by reducing production of and sensitivity to its own endocannabinoid neurotransmitters. I wonder if Dr. Bob would have anything to say about this. In fact, drop a 111 in the live chat if we should try to pull Dr. Bob into a Discord call and debate with him some about this. I would love to read him some of these points and see what he has to say. I'm going to go ahead and tag him. Dr. Bob, I'm currently conducting a class on the negative effects of cannabis. Would love to pull you into a voice chat to see what your rebuttal is. There we go. I actually just messaged him. I put at Dr. Bob. I'm currently conducting a class on the negative effects of cannabis. Would love to pull you into a voice chat to see what your rebuttal is. See that? But I'm going to tell you what right now, Dr. Bob will not be around or be available because Dr. Bob is probably smoking marijuana because Dr. Bob is addicted to weed. Okay? So let's get back to the class. Now, where were we? So yes, the body does apparently produce endocannabinoids. Like there is a thing, called an endocannabinoid. We can actually Google this real quick. We can just hold that and just hit search Google. So an introduction to the endogenous. The endocannabinoid system is a widespread modulatory system that plays important roles in central nervous system, CNS development. synaptic plasticity, and the response to endogenous and environmental insults. The ECS is comprised of cannabinoid receptors, endogenous, I'm guessing, cannabinoids, and the enzymes responsible for the synthesis and degradation of the endocannabinoids. So, apparently there are endocannabinoids, but if you're regularly using marijuana, perhaps it is actually, it's reducing production of, and apparently, I don't know exactly. A lot of these are terms I'm not entirely familiar with, but anyway, let's just continue on. Marijuana use disorder becomes an addiction. Marijuana use disorder becomes addiction when the person cannot stop using the drug, even though it interferes with many aspects of his or her life. Estimates of the number of people addicted to marijuana are controversial, in part because epidemiological studies of substance use often use dependence as a proxy for addiction, even though it is possible to be dependent without being addicted. Those studies suggest that 9% of people who use marijuana will become dependent on it, rising to about 70% in those who start using in their teens. In 2015, about 4.0 million people in the U.S. met the diagnostic criteria for a marijuana use disorder. 138,000 voluntarily sought treatment for their marijuana use. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you right now? 138,000 human beings voluntarily sought treatment for their marijuana use. That is amazing. Now, if only everyone could also, seek out some treatment for their marijuana use, it would be great. Rising potency. Marijuana potency, as detected in confiscated samples, has steadily increased over the past 2 decades. In the early 1990s, the average THC content in confiscated marijuana samples was less than 4%. In 2018, it was more than 15%. Marijuana concentrates can have much higher levels of THC. See marijuana concentrates drug facts. We will open that. Well, not we will open that, but we'll pull that up too. The increasing potency of marijuana, combined with the use of high THC concentrates, raises concerns that the consequences of marijuana use today could be worse than in the past, particularly among those who are new to marijuana use and in young people whose brains are still developing. See, what are marijuana's long-term effects on the brain? This is on a government website, folks. This is on an actual government website. This is it's not that difficult. This is right here. This is the NIH, the National Library of Medicine, folks. The National Center for Biotechnology Information. This is a .gov website. This is ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. This is an introduction to the endogenous cannabinoid. Well, we were looking at this earlier, but right here, cannabis, marijuana concentrates, drug facts. Cannabis plants are covered by microscopic mushroom-shaped hair-like compounds called trichomes. These outgrowths surround the budding marijuana flower and produce the plant's cannabinoids. I'm just trying to tell you guys, this isn't. Here's a good one. What are marijuana's long-term effects on the brain? Okay, here's a good one, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love this. Ready? Substantial evidence from animal research and a growing number of studies in humans indicate that marijuana exposure during development can cause long-term or possibly permanent adverse changes in the brain. Rats exposed to THC before birth, soon after birth, or during adolescence showed notable problems with specific learning and memory tasks later in life. Cognitive impairments in adult rats exposed to THC during adolescence are associated with structural and functional changes in the hippocampus. Studies in rats also show that adolescent exposure to THC is associated with an altered reward system, increasing the likelihood that an animal will self-administer other drugs, e.g. heroin, when given an opportunity. And it says right here, see, is marijuana a gateway drug? We'll go ahead and open that. We'll pull that link up too. Imaging studies of marijuana's impact on brain structure in humans have shown conflicting results. Some studies suggest that regular marijuana use in adolescence is associated with altered connectivity and reduced volume of specific brain regions involved in a broad range of executive functions, such as memory, learning, and impulse control, compared to people who do not use. Other studies have found significant structural differences between the brains of people who do and do not use the drug. Notice how fast I can read. I don't smoke weed. Anyway, several studies, including 2 large longitudinal studies, suggest that marijuana use can cause functional impairment in cognitive abilities, but that the degree and or duration of the impairment depends on the age when a person began using and how much and long he or she used. Remember, he or she. There's more than that. There's also they. They could just say they. Be better to use non-gender exclusive terms, but whatever. Among nearly 4,000 young adults in the coronary artery risk development in young adult study, whew, that's a mouthful, tracked over a 25-year, well, I said that right, a 25-year period until mid-adulthood. Cumulative lifetime exposure to marijuana was associated with lower scores on a test of verbal memory, but did not affect other cognitive abilities such as processing speed or executive function. The effect was sizable and significant even after eliminating those involved with current use and after adjusting for confounding factors such as demographic factors, other drug and alcohol use, and other psychiatric conditions such as depression. Some studies have also linked marijuana use to declines in IQ. Wow. So here's the thing right here. Ready, folks? Let me read that again. Okay, let me read that again. Some studies have also linked marijuana use to declines in IQ. So when people like Dr. Bob call you low IQ, remind Dr. Bob that the use of marijuana has been linked to declines in IQ. We'll see what he's saying in the Discord. All right, here we go. Hey, Dr. Bob, you there? Let me make sure that they can hear you to begin with. Hold on. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Waiting for any signal from... See, folks, remember, people that use marijuana are often a lot slower than those who do not use marijuana. It slows them down. Remember that it is not an upper. Marijuana, in many cases, is a downer. It is a depressant as opposed to a stimulant.
Bob's here.
Oh, Dr. Bob's here. Say something?
Bob is here.
Okay, we can hear you. Great. Let's go ahead and hop into the classroom thing. That way people cannot just butt into the conversation. No pun, butt in. So just go ahead and hop in here. Start the stage. Weed. I'm just going to call it weed. I'm not spending a lot of time doing this. I'll go ahead and invite to speak. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you.
Okay, hi. Hello. Okay. So, Dr. Bob, as of course you know, I do not smoke marijuana. I am not somebody that promotes the use of cannabis or smokes weed. I appreciate you, by the way, for joining us tonight.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So, I wanted to ask you a few things. I wanted to run a few things by you. So, what is your response to this right here? It says 2 separate studies find, and I'll give you moments to speak. I'm not going to just ramble the whole time. 2 separate studies find dangerous complications following heart procedures for marijuana users. Smoking marijuana, also known as cannabis, may significantly increase the risk of stroke and bleeding following procedures to open blocked arteries. Marijuana users who had heart attacks or procedures to open blocked arteries were more likely to be readmitted to the hospital for a second heart attack or cardiac procedure than non-users. So that's like a face value, a blunt kind of, topic. So apparently, the quick and skinny of it is basically people that smoke marijuana regularly are often having heart problems.
That's not what it said.
No, it actually did. I had to pull it up on the screen as well while I'm talking. It says here on another article, not so harmless, pot linked to heart problems. It says here, pot may have a chilling out calming effect on everyone. It might not have that, actually. Evidence emerging that for some people, smoking marijuana could increase the risk of heart problems, doctors say.
Yeah. Okay, so you want me to respond to that?
Yeah, so of the nearly 2,000 reported complications related to marijuana, the researchers found that 2% or 35 cases involved heart...
2,000 reports in how many years?
It says here, in a new study...
Like in 7,000 years of use? All over the world?
No, Dr. Bob. Okay. For 7,000 years, they weren't doing studies. They weren't doing studies regularly every single year for 7,000 years.
Okay, so how many years was the 2,000 then?
Okay, let me explain again. Let me read it for you, Bob. Okay, try to follow. In a new
Just answer that. You don't have to reread it. You can just answer that if you know.
Okay, let me show you. Let me pull a whole screen.
I can't see because I can't see.
You can't see, Bob? Why?
Right, because you're in a voice only situation here.
Yeah, I'm on stream. In a new study, researchers used data from a database called the French Addictovigilance Network. Okay, the FAN.
Oh, you're bringing in the French, of course. Now I'm starting to see the problem here.
Gathered from 2006 to 2010 of the nearly 2,000 reported complications related to marijuana. This is reported complications. There were 2,000. The researchers found that 2% or 35 cases of those involved heart problems. These cases included 20 people who had suffered a heart attack and 9 who unfortunately died. And it says here that on an average, if most patients were men with an average age of 34, regular marijuana users with a family history of heart disease had an increased risk of heart disease, according to the study.
So would you agree that heart disease is bad?
Yeah.
Okay. So what percentage of people who use sugar have heart issues?
I don't know.
Well, because sugar's actually sugar is a drug. Sugar is a drug.
I'm laughing right now.
It even looks like a drug.
Sugar
a white
is
crystally powder. Yeah, that's a drug, bro.
Sugar is a Listen to me right now.
You don't get sugar cravings?
No, I don't. Not really. No.
Okay, so the bottom line is everything we put in our body has levels of risk. Cannabis is one of the safest substances. It's safer than eating 10 potatoes, a judge from like 15 years ago said.
Bob,
cannabis is safer than... Right, you can die from too much water. True. So how are you gonna dismiss an ultra beneficial, ultra versatile herb like cannabis because the odd person has a negative impact?
Water is not addictive in any way.
You don't get thirsty?
Yeah, you get thirsty because your body needs water to live. Your body does not need
Dude, you sound like such an addict right now. You sound like such an addict right now.
But you literally need water to live. You will die if you do not drink water for like a week.
Okay, Mr. Addict. Okay, Mr. Addict.
Bob, I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You're calling me a water addict.
So am I.
Water is not addictive. You literally need water to live.
Need it. You just
Weed is a recreational drug, Bob!
No, it's not. It's a herb.
No, it's a fucking recreational drug that is addictive.
Says who? Okay, says who? Says some article you read?
Says the National Institute on Drug Abuse, Advancing Addiction Science. The NIH.gov.
And why do you believe them?
It's literally a government website, Bob.
So you trust the government?
I don't always trust the government, Bob. But see, you're doing.
So why are you trusting their numbers?
You're doing a joint man argument. You're just pulling.
I'm doing a joint man argument. Yeah.
Marijuana use can lead to the development of problem use known as marijuana use disorder.
No. Don't listen. Don't just read shit to me. Am I having a discussion with the article? Or am I having a discussion with Cooper?
Bob, I'm reading from. See, this is. I literally tagged you. I said.
This is a logic problem. Okay. This isn't a reading problem.
Oh, is it? So you're telling me the issue now. You're telling me.
Yeah.
Bob, okay, so what do you have to say about...
I did my first project on cannabis when I was like 12 years old.
So real quick, Bob, what do you have to say
I'm like an expert.
Okay, can I just ask the expert a question?
Yeah.
Since you're such an expert, Bob,
why
are you so scared of me reading from an article at all?
Well, no, you just don't need me. You just don't need me around for that. You can read, but there's no point. I'm not just reading. This isn't the Dr. Bob storytelling time. This isn't drag queen story hour.
Bob, what the fuck do drag queens have to do about anything?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm not one of the.
There's a different. We're not talking about taking a drag from a joint. We're not talking about drag queens. I want to talk about.
Just make a point. Don't read a whole paragraph. Like, make a point, and I will respond.
so it's been reported that 30% of people that use marijuana, okay, weed,
Yeah.
will have some degree of like a marijuana use disorder.
So, like, if I report that 30% of people who drink water have a water drinking disorder, is that now reported? Would you take that report, please? I've just reported it, okay?
Bob, I'm genuinely, I'm just giving you the chance to have some rebuttal. Like, if you have,
I
like,
know.
a point.
My point is how
I'm trying
baseless.
to. I'm bringing on
Like,
somebody that I
dude,
know
just
is pro weed.
because somebody says 30% of something, blah blah blah. Like, dude, that's not gospel. You know what I mean?
That.
By the way, we can talk about cannabis in the Bible too. We can go that way if you want to go.
Bob, there's literally withdrawal symptoms to people taking the drug weed.
There's withdrawal symptoms from people drinking water.
Bob, we're
So
talking about
listen,
marijuana.
tell me something about cannabis that you can't say about water.
Okay. It's
See? Yeah. 30%, I'm reporting, 30% of the people who drink water are having a lot of problems
I have something
with
to
their
say.
brain right now. Yeah.
I have something to say. If you don't, there are people that have never smoked weed in their life and they've never had any issues. But if you can't find a single person who's never had water in their life.
So wait a sec, you're saying there's people who've never smoked herb who never have any medical issues?
No, I'm saying that they've never had any problems from avoiding weed. Like, weed is not going to solve a problem. Water solves the problem. You can literally die of thirst. You cannot die of no marijuana use.
So
there was a point in time where you had never smoked weed yet, Bob. There was a time when you were a virgin to weed. Eventually, you bursted your pot cherry, and that's fine, and you chose to continue on with that. But there are people that are,
So let's talk about this. One time on the stream, it was you and Aubrey saying there, and I told you guys that cannabis is as addictive as vitamins. And you didn't understand. Yeah, we got distracted, and I didn't really have a chance to sort of explain what. Like, basically, our body has an endocannabinoid system. Our endocannabinoid system, which we're born with.
I talked about that briefly. The endocannabinoid.
It gets tired as we get older and exposed to stress and chemicals and things like that. And so what do? We supplement our endocannabinoid system just like we would supplement our vitamins with a vitamin supplement. So if you stop taking vitamins, you're probably going to feel like shit. And just like if you stop supplementing your endocannabinoid system, you're probably not going to enjoy that very much. It's literally analogous to vitamins.
Okay, then let me respond to that.
Okay.
So you're saying that people need weed when they get older. Is that what you're saying, that people that are young don't need weed? Because I got something in front of me saying that people that use weed before the age of 18 are 4 to 7 times more likely to develop a marijuana use disorder than adults.
Well, okay, so I don't believe in a vitamin use disorder. I don't believe in a water use disorder, and I don't believe in a cannabis use disorder.
So you don't believe in any kind of disorder that can be a result of marijuana use at all? You think that weed's totally okay and it can have zero effect on your cognitive ability?
There's one thing that people need to watch out for.
Oh.
And that is eating too much.
So you don't want to eat too much weed. That's what you're
No. After you eat and smoke herb, you don't want to eat too much food from the stimulation of your appetite. Because your stomach can turn into like a bottomless hole where you're just like shoving food into it. Well, and that's not ideal.
Well, funny you say that, because it says people that use weed frequently, when they try to get off of it, they report irritability, mood and sleep difficulties, decreased appetite, cravings, restlessness, and or various forms of physical discomfort that peak within the first week after.
Because cannabis stimulates your metabolism. Who doesn't want that?
No, but then when you come off of it...
Why would you come off of it? Why would you come off?
That's an addiction! That is an addiction!
Same as water. Why would you stop drinking water? Why would you quit water?
Bob. Water is not addictive. Water is necessary...
Why would you quit vitamins? Why would you quit vitamins?
You don't have to have vitamins in
your
life.
If you feel good when you eat watermelon, let's say you eat an apple a day.
Comparing water to weed! Two completely different W words!
Now I'm comparing apples to cannabis.
Oh my god.
So if you feel good, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, eating a bunch of cannabis a day also keeps the doctor away.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
What, bro?
An apple a day keeps So you're saying a joint a day keeps the weed doctor, Dr. Bob, away? Is that what you're trying to say?
They wish, but no, smoking herb if we're gonna get serious for a second.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Stimulating your endocannabinoid system on a daily basis is shown to do things like prevent obesity, prevent Alzheimer's, prevent MS, prevent so many different neurological disorders. And you don't need a lot. You can just have like a little bit just to stimulate your cannabis receptors. And if you do that, your likelihood of getting these degenerative neurological diseases goes way down.
So you're saying that the use of weed makes neurological disease, like that, the percentage of that happening going down. You say that goes down.
Big time.
Oh, really? And what research?
And by the way, we've used cannabis for thousands of years as a species. Like we've grown in synergy with cannabis. We take it all over the world. Like the reason it grows in every continent is because people brought it there.
Sorry, we're getting interrupted by Pete saying that you're a marijuana genius. Hold on, there's a robot talking. I don't want to talk to a robot. I want to talk to Bob right now, Pete.
I can make my voice like a robot if you prefer.
No. Okay, no, that's okay, Bob. Pete said, Bob is a marijuana genius, and you should listen to what he has to say. He has given me great advice before, so sit back and have a Coke and smile and shut the fuck up. They said duck up, but they meant to say fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up, Pete! I'm talking to Bob, not you! You're fucking dumbass.
Listen, no offense, but you sound like you have a water drinking disorder.
No, I don't! I love water.
Yeah, see? See, you sound like an addict.
How can you be addicted to water, Bob?
How can you be addicted to cannabis herb? How can you be addicted to cannabis herb?
Okay.
Give me another argument here. Make another argument because I'm unconvinced. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe cannabis is really bad. I don't know.
Marijuana use can have negative and long-term effects. Brain
I
health.
hope it has long-term effects. That would be awesome.
Marijuana can cause permanent IQ loss of as much as 8 points when people start using it at a young age. These aren't long points, by the way. These IQ points do not come back even after quitting marijuana.
How did that experiment work? How did they know that the young person was going to have an IQ of 8 points better without cannabis? How the hell could they have made that claim? So it's like they took the one guy, they made a clone of the guy, and they gave one of the clones cannabis, and they didn't give the other one cannabis. Like, come on, Coop. This is like the satellites in space thing. Come on, man.
Whatever, man. I mean, look, the satellite thing is a completely different thing, all right? I actually think...
No. It's using your own critical thinking. It's using your own critical thinking. So it's like, dude, when they say IQ loss of 8 points, how the hell could they figure that out? Tell me.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That is some horse shit, bro. That is. By the way, who's paying for this website?
I don't
Pharma?
know. No, this
Pharma?
is no.
Pharma. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is no.
Yeah.
Let me fucking read it.
They are the #1 funder of the Just Say No and concerned parents against this and that or whatever. Dude, it's all just fucking pharma and alcohol and tobacco money, bro.
It's Sam HASA. I know you love Sam. Sam HSA, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. That's what this is.
So their job is addiction services, so they want to call it addictive, man. Oh, you have a problem. You have to hire our company.
Anyone, but see, this is what I'm talking about, Bob. You want to find anything that's like, if it doesn't go against,
Dude, it doesn't even make
what you want to say, it must be.
So you're telling me they don't have a profit motive to call cannabis addictive?
I don't know if this company has that.
It's
a company. Know if this company has that.
It's an addiction company, bro.
It's .gov. It's literally .gov. Hold on.
Yeah, but they want their funding though. They want their funding now.
Some Zone Cat, don't fucking interrupt right now. I'm trying to talk to Bob. Dr. Bob is right. Some Zone Cat says Dr. Bob is right and has won the debate again. Women should not wear pants. Smoke weed every day.
There you go. Right on.
No, not there you go. Not there you go!
Yeah,
Women
yeah.
can wear pants if they want to, some zone cat. Go
Yeah,
fuck
but it
yourself.
raises their testosterone, bro.
Wearing pants raises women's
We've already discussed this,
testosterone.
man. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
We've already discussed this because the leg
What?
temperature goes down, and that makes them have to warm up, and they do that with that part of that is producing testosterone. So all of a sudden, then they want the managerial positions, man.
So when women wear pants, they become
Yeah.
managers and they become more manly.
They become more testosterone.
Wow. All right, you hear that, ladies? Stop wearing pants.
We've already covered this. Yeah, stop wearing
with
pants,
Dr.
ladies.
Bob. Well, for the people who
Yeah.
weren't here when we covered it, you know.
Okay, well, we just covered it again.
Apparently, wearing pants makes you turn into a more masculine.
More masculine woman. Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
So you heard it from Bob.
No, not overnight. Not overnight. You might not notice till you're in your 40s or whatever.
It's ridiculous, Bob. Athletic performance research shows that marijuana.
Find me a masculine woman who's wearing a dress. Impossible. Impossible.
Real quick. Well, I understand, but not really though. Research shows that marijuana affects timing, movement, and coordination, which can harm athletic performance.
So you're telling like professional athletes not to smoke herb?
I'm reading. It says there. It says that it can affect, and I think that it can affect your movement and your coordination. It literally, it's a downer. It makes your kind of reaction timing.
No,
Bob, you got
no,
to admit
no.
this, Dr. Bob.
I'll admit that it can. I'll admit that it can, but not in all cases.
See that, folks? Dr. Bob admitted that I was right. That it can.
Yeah, but that's a minor point, and that's just you shouldn't drink too much water before you play basketball either.
Well, you'll have to pee, but you know.
Right, exactly. You'll have a bad performance from too much liquid in your stomach. You'll get cramps, maybe, bro.
Someone in the chat said Herbs and Terps. That's their name, and it says dude's a minute away from saying it cures cancer.
It does cure cancer.
What are you fucking talking about?
It absolutely
Bob?
doesn't. In fact, I'll send you the link from the government themselves talking about that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Would love to pull that up.
I actually have that link handy, bro.
Would love to. Okay, well, yeah.
Easy. I'm DMing it to you right now.
All right, yeah, sure. I'm
bro.
Waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Dude, you don't need to wait very long because I just hit enter.
Boom, and I'm pulling it up right now. National Cancer Institute. Oh, wow.
Boom.
Cancer.gov. This is cancer.gov.
Yeah, why don't you read that for a little while?
Wait, this is a .gov website.
It is.
This is like legit or something. Wait, but hold on, Bob. You trust the government, Bob? What do you mean, Bob? You were saying that you didn't trust the government on this.
The fact that they were forced to admit that cannabis has anti-tumoral effects, that is trustworthy because they were forced to admit it.
Real quick though, this is the exact same website I was talking about. Is marijuana a gateway drug? Is it this? Is it that?
Right, except we scroll down. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Just search cancer on the screen. Give me a sec here.
Oh, same website. Boom.
Yeah. Hold on. We're getting there, bro. Just give me a sec because they've changed the site for a sec. Give me a sec here.
Wow.
Complementary therapies.
All right.
Yeah. Why aren't you reading any of the benefits?
No, I'll read some of them. Hold on. See Me B donated to and said, ask Dr. Bob about cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Thank you for your time.
I don't think that's real. I've never met anyone who's experienced anything like. I've heard of it only on the media. I've known hundreds and thousands of cannabis people. I've never known anyone who's experienced anything like that.
Well, what is that? Do you know? Or I can Google it.
It's basically, they say that people who smoke too much herb get a type of where they can only feel better when they take a hot shower. That's literally what it is. It's retarded. I think it's just people not eating properly or something.
Cedar Sinai, cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome is a condition.
Oh, here we go.
Who
sent that comment?
Someone with the username CMeB. CEEMEEBEE.
Yeah. So hold on. I'm looking for the gold here.
So one of the live chats said, they said that Dr. Bob has the perfect 420 radio voice, LOL.
Oh, that's a real compliment.
That's Keith
That's
Coster.
a real compliment.
Keith Coster said that. So Keith.
Let's see here.
Another
Symptomatic
fucking
relief,
Samsung
anti. Oh, there we go.
Stop. Sorry, one
Okay,
second.
do me a favor. Hit. Okay.
Some Zone Cat donated to and said, Dr. Bob is right. Weed makes your wiener grow. Oh, that's cures cancer and helps to fight alt-left programming. I bet Dr. Bob has awesome weed like Next Level Willie Nelson, bud. Love you, Bob, and you are the weed Yoda.
Who said that?
Some Zone Cat.
Okay, well, cool.
Okay,
do me a favor. Go on that site.
Wiener bigger? Well,
I wish. Go ahead. Go on that website. Hit Control F. Type in anti-tumor with no hyphen.
Okay, anti-tumor with no hyphen. I'm gonna do that right now.
Tumor is Tumor.
Yeah, I know how to spell. I appreciate you though.
Well, I sometimes put an extra U in there to be fancy. But
I got you. Oh, so I'm seeing anti-tumor effects.
Oh! Did someone laugh when I talked about curing cancer?
It says, one study in mice and rats suggested that cannabinoids may have a protective effect against the development of certain types of tumors. During this 2-year study, groups of mice and rats were given various doses of THC by Gavage, a dose-related Gavage. I appreciate that. A dose-related decrease in the incidence of hepatic adenoma tumors and hepatocellular carcinoma. I've heard that word before. Was observed in the mice. Decreased incidences of benign tumors, polyps, and adenomas in other organs, mammary glands, uterus, pituitary, testes, and pancreas, testes like balls, were also noted in the rats. In another study, delta-9 THC and cannabinol were found to inhibit the growth of Lewis lung. I'm not going to even bother saying this word. Cells in vitro and in vivo. In addition, other tumors have been shown to be sensitive to cannabinoid-induced growth inhibition. That's interesting.
Okay, so question. Why wasn't this at the top of the page?
I don't know where all this
Why wasn't this at the top of the page? Oh, may make you sleepy. Oh, your IQ goes down 8 points. Oh, anti-cancer? Oh, no, that's at the bottom of the page. We don't really care about cures for cancer. We only like talking about, oh, your IQ in our phantom clone study went down 8 points. Again, tell me how they could possibly figure that shit out.
I don't know, Dr. Bob. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so you got to admit I'm onto something with this one.
I mean...
Yes.
I don't know, Dr. Bob. I don't know if weed's gonna cure cancer, because I feel like if it did, a lot of people would know about it. A lot of people would make a big fuss about it.
We're getting the word out right now. Now, first of all, the term cure. What's better, prevention or cure?
Well, prevention, because you're not going to have it in the first place.
Thank you. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. An edible a day keeps the cancer away.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe there's...
I can feel it, man. I can feel I'm cancer-free. I might have cancer if I didn't smoke herb. I don't know.
You think that smoking weed's gonna prevent you from getting cancer?
Especially eating it, but smoking it for the lungs. Yes, smoking it will definitely prevent lung cancer. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
If it's quality herb without, some people do spray fucked up shit onto cannabis to get bugs off and stuff like that. If it's clean cannabis, yes.
Okay, so you're telling me. Let me ask you a quick question, Bob.
Yep.
So this is a question coming from me, not a website.
Good. Better.
If I wanted to eat weed,
yep,
could I do it without getting any high from it?
Yeah, that's called CBD.
So I could eat CBD and have no effects at all?
You'll have no psychoactive. You'll have no brain effects. Your body will have anti-inflammatory. You'll have many beneficial effects, but no, you won't get high. You might get sleepy, but you won't get high.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
But you should consider... Listen, let me tell you something. I'm from Canada. In 1974, the government up here knew that Forget CBD, forget all the other great compounds. Just THC by itself shuts down fucking cancer. They knew that in 1974. And then they want to get you to go run in a circle to run for the cure and run in a circle, everybody, to shut down disease. That's how we do it.
Real quick, well, what comment? It's a little off topic, but kind of on topic. What do you have to say about? I mean, have you ever heard the phrase like weed can affect your sperm count?
I think that it might be possible, but of all the things affecting people's sperm count, I would say it's one of the ones that's less concerning. I'd say of all the things affecting people's sperm count, I'm less concerned with cannabis than anything else.
Aren't you about wanting population control to go away and like the idea of like, promoting, population increasing, stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like with people and having big family. Like, if weed is if weed is negatively affecting.
You want to know something really funny? You want to know something really funny?
That's not a good thing.
The guy who was one of my mentors when I was a teenager, he has 10 kids.
Okay.
He literally has 10 kids and 1 grandkid.
Wait, so you said he was a mentor of yours?
Yeah.
When you were a teenager?
Yeah.
A mentor on what, Dr. Bob?
Many things, but cannabis is one of those subjects, sure.
So you're saying you were smoking weed as a teenager?
Okay, let me be very clear, and I'm putting this on the record, okay? Not only have I used cannabis every day since I was 14.
Wow, that's
every day since I was
fucking
14.
Day, Bob. And you're gonna sit there and tell me that weed isn't illegal or weed isn't addictive, and you're telling me with a straight face that you.
And I've eaten it every day since 2010.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Well, you drank water every day, Your Honor.
I rest my case, Your
Honor. I'm resting my case on that. You're
the
a water
defendant
addict.
is clearly a fucking addict.
You are a dirty water addict and should be put in jail.
No. Water and weed is not the damn same. It's not the same.
You're
thing.
an apple addict and a vitamin addict.
What? I
You're
don't take
an apple
vitamins.
Addict? Well, that's good because you'll get hooked if you do.
You've been using the drug weed. You've been
herb,
doing drugs since the drug. You've been
the
doing
God-given herb. By the way, do you want to talk about cannabis in the Bible?
14. First of all, and how old was your mentor, real quick?
I'm not going to talk too much about that.
Oh, interesting.
But now, in a general sense, I don't think cannabis is bad for kids.
A grown adult should not be giving a 14-year-old person weed.
Where are they going to get it from?
That's just weird, Where
are they going to get it from?
I don't know. I'm not trying to paint your mentor as anything other than a pothead.
My mentor changed the world. He was a very, very impactful. We all benefit from certain things that person accomplished, but I won't get into that specifically.
That's fine, and I can respect that. That's okay.
But I will say, I do believe that from the age, if I had a kid, they'd have access to cannabis from about that same age of 14.
I'm sorry? Repeat that?
If I had a kid, I'd probably make cannabis available starting around the age of 14.
Oh my gosh.
But dude, I first tried it when I was 12.
I'm sorry.
I first tried it when I was 12, bro.
You're saying that if you have a kid, you're going to let that kid smoke weed at the age of 12?
Yeah. No, 14. 14, I said.
Oh, 14. Oh, excuse me. Okay, 14. Are you fucking kidding me?
You think they're not going to go try? Listen, if you make it a forbidden fruit, they're going to go out and try it with their friends in a non-safe environment, and they might get fucking fentanyl in there. Who fucking knows what they're going to find on the street? Or now there's government stores up here, but fuck, that's fucked. I don't want. That's stupid. Those stores should be boycotted, in my opinion. But, yeah, cannabis is awesome, bro.
It may increase respiratory symptoms. It may cause injury to the airways. These are possible effects of marijuana.
Total false. Both of those are bullshit, and total bullshit on both of those.
Inflammation and cell damage. It is linked to precancerous.
Yeah, cancer cell
changes
damage.
in
It
lung
kills
tissue.
cancer cells. If you kill cancer cells, that's cell damage. Cancer cell damage.
Hold on. It is linked to precancerous change in lung tissues. And can cause immune system dysfunction. Now, Bob, come on.
If that's your priest that you're reading from, if you're gonna take that as gospel,
No,
go right ahead.
I'm not taking it for gospel, Bob. I'm simply.
What are you taking it as?
Before I started this website, I got pretty pissed off.
Oh, I'm looking at this cartoon you pulled up. Okay.
Yeah,
you're taking the cartoon as like.
No, this is on Very Well Health. This is Very Well
Very Well
Health.
Health. That's my favorite website.
Yeah, drugs A to Z. They've got Advil. Okay, well, anyway.
Advil should. You got to be careful with those non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Those are bad for your liver.
Anyway, so apparently weed is coming to Circle K gas stations in the U.S. next year. They're gonna start selling weed straight up at gas stations in Florida, and they're trying to make marijuana go mainstream. I think it's ridiculous, and this got me a little pissed off.
Let me ask you a question.
So
Let me ask you a question, because
Sure.
you're pro-woman, right? You're pro-woman.
Of course, I'm pro-woman. I'm a feminist, Bob.
Right. So, in all seriousness, I'm not making a joke here.
Okay, sure.
The fact that cannabis, because let me explain something to you. If a person's smoking herb, they might have like 3 beers. They're not going to drink 12 beers, and that goes for women too. And the amount of
women.
Hold on. The amount of alcohol-related sexual violence, etc., from alcohol, we'd have a whole different situation if cannabis had been available that whole time, because people just don't feel the need to drink as much, creating a much safer. I'm totally serious, bro. There's a lot of women who have had really terrible things happen, and that's because of excessive alcohol. And that excessive alcohol, you could say, was contributed to by not having any alternative, such as the much safer. Like, dude, what do you think is safer, alcohol or cannabis?
Beer is probably. Ooh, that's a tough question for me. That's a good question, though. I'll say. That's a good question, Bob.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, which one leads to
I
more?
drink beer very rarely, but I do drink alcohol. It's rare, but I do drink alcohol.
Yep.
I would say alcohol is probably.
Which one's worse?
Begrudgingly, I'll say. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Alcohol is probably.
And which one?
I don't know.
And which one's worse for our society? Like, which one do you think causes more despair?
Oh, for sure, weed.
Really? You think the guy? You think the homeless guy who's an alcoholic's out there because of herb?
No, all right. I don't know. Maybe
you know what I mean?
Maybe it's alcohol.
And guess what? That guy wouldn't have even become an alcoholic if there had been good herb around. So there's so many levels that this withholding of a God-given herb has fucked up our society in so many different ways that we can't even measure it, bro. Dude, how much do you think, just one category, the sleeping pill category of pharma, just the sleeping pill.
I don't like that stuff.
No, but how much money do you think that is worth in like your state, let alone your country?
Probably billions.
Billions, maybe trillions, or maybe billions. Yeah. Maybe billions, okay. And so, and you know how fucked up people get from the sleeping drugs.
I don't like pills in general.
All those stories about people doing all this, waking up in the middle of the night, cooking a 5-course meal, going back to bed, waking up and not even remembering that they had done all that shit.
That's weird.
Like the pill. So anyways, there's so many ways that the withholding of a God-given herb has fucked up our society.
Alcohol is probably worse than weed. Fine. I'll say that.
Absolutely.
Fine.
And there's a lot of bad drugs, by the way. You know, like cocaine is fucking from Satan. Heroin's pretty bad, although I would like raw opium. I think that sounds pretty fun. Mushrooms are okay.
What's wrong with you?
Mushrooms are okay once a year, something, sure.
No, I'm not mad at mushrooms.
No.
People might be surprised to hear me say that.
Apples, you know what I mean? Because you do start withdrawing if you don't have an apple, bro.
I don't know about that, because I haven't had apples in a while.
That's because you haven't been hooked.
I mean, I
You
do.
never got hooked on apples.
I ate an apple recently. It was really fucking yummy. It was
Do you have any other? Do you have any other point? Because I just feel like I'm starting to get a little boring now. Do you have any other points
you're
that?
fine. No, I don't. I doubt anyone's thinking you're boring, but I understand what you're saying. Not really. I mean,
It's a God-given herb. It's anti-tumor when we're in exploding cancer
but
rates.
it still changes your function. Like
So does
you
an
smoke
apple.
weed, you're impaired.
You some people would
Apples don't
say
impair you, dude. Come on.
no, they don't. But some people would say that cannabis is a performance-enhancing drug. I don't call it a drug at all. I call it a herb. I would think of it as a So, like, if you're engaged in writing or music, or I'm not saying everybody has to use it to do good at those things, but so many musicians and artists credit cannabis as being a powerful creative tool, man. And there's certain strains where you try and you just like, dude, a long time ago I had a girlfriend and we smoked some herb, this one type. She couldn't stop singing, man. She literally could not stop singing. And it was so funny. Like, she was forced to be creative. She was coming up with all these words and stuff. Like, it was really funny.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, it's a gift, bro. And the nice thing is there's so many genetics that you can have an experience of whatever you're kind of looking for.
Well, what if I wanted to get some weed or something? What would I?
Okay.
How would I? What if I were to do an experiment where I smoked weed on stream, just for scientific research purposes? I'm not saying I'm gonna do this, but like, drop a one if I should do this, chat. You know, should I?
Well,
what do you think, Bob?
Well, if you're gonna smoke herb, you would want an indica dominant strain so that it wouldn't be too crazy for you. And yeah, you'd have a very mellow evening. You'd have a really, really nice time. But I don't want you getting in trouble in Kansas there. I think they still take it pretty serious down there. So maybe if you go to Oklahoma or something.
Someone in the live chat said weed leads to depression and paranoia. That was from ST.
Okay, let me address that. So paranoia, that's a genetic issue of the cannabis. There's certain strains that I have right now in my home that I only will take out once a month or something like that. It's not that it's strong, it's that it's a certain type of strong that would make anybody a little bit antsy. But what was the other thing they said? Paranoia and what?
Makes you depressed and paranoid.
I don't think it makes you depressed because I was a pretty sad kid, and I think that's actually why I sort of latched onto cannabis in such a potent way, because many people find it to be an antidepressant. Many other people take pharmaceutical antidepressants and feel like shit and have to play around for years to, quote, find the right combination and this and that. And those antidepressants are physically addictive. And they give them to kids now. I know a girl who started taking them when she was 8 and took them until she was like 37, and I helped her get off of them.
That's terrible. That's
crazy. And Ritalin, which is basically speed, all these different kinds of things that we don't even think about. But there's this God-given herb that smells great and makes you laugh and gives you the best night ever, and that's somehow the problem. You know what I mean?
Right, I hear you. I wanted to ask, someone said soy helps with all those things too. Just requires people to start drinking more soy. What's funny?
I think they're trolling. I think they're trolling a little bit.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This is from the Reddit Silver member. So they're a Silver member on Reddit, and they said it just requires people to start drinking more soy milk. Anyway, does anybody in the live chat have any questions for Dr. Bob? Real quick, before, I don't know if you were trying to get off, but Bob, I wanted to ask you, I like chatting with you. I wonder, because I think it'd be a good thing. I mean, you and I have kind of bounced this idea around before. You've messaged me, I messaged you, blah, blah, blah. I don't talk about DMs, but, maybe we do a live stream, like a weekly thing, where we discuss the news of the week, and we can both give our point. You floated the idea to me, kind of, in some ways, but,
Cooper, that was a personal DM.
I know.
That was very personal, man.
Well, I keep things private.
I know, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, that sounds fun.
Drop a 333 in the live chat if we should do that, y'all. If we do a weekly thing with Bob. Anyway. Yeah, so I was just...
Do you have any other questions or other things that are bad about cannabis?
Someone's saying that... oh, wait, no. Someone says, Drug Lord of Africa donated to and said, don't forget that weed does also cause low blood pressure.
It does lower blood pressure.
Isn't that a bad... Wait,
but lots of people have high blood pressure, so actually cannabis would help those people.
Oh, interesting.
And by the way, let me just say this on the lung stuff. Because you know how when you smoke herb, you're coughing a whole bunch?
Yeah.
So...
That opens up your lungs when you cough. It makes you higher, apparently.
Well, you're actually... Okay, so there's someone called Dr. Tashkin. You guys can look this up. Those were the first studies from the 70s on the lung effects of cannabis from a guy who was trying to prove to his students that it was bad. And he found out the exact opposite, that the people who use cannabis had actually better lung capacity than the people who don't smoke anything.
Are you sure about that, man?
That was the study, the Tashkin study. And also, their lungs were cleaner than the non-smokers because cannabis is, drum roll.
Shit.
Are you ready? This is counterintuitive.
Shit, dude.
This is counterintuitive, but it's very accurate.
Fucking
cannabis is an expectorant, which means you end up coughing up a bunch of shit out of your lungs, and your lungs generally end up cleaner than they were before. So, it's beneficial for the lungs, bro.
Whatever. I'm not.
It's also a bronchial dilator. Like tobacco's a bronchial constrictor, whereas cannabis is a bronchial dilator. So, anyways, yeah.
Bronchial dilate, whatever.
Do
you think women should smoke weed?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think? So you think men, women, everyone, old people, young people, everyone should smoke weed?
I don't think anyone should be forced to, but yeah, they should.
Interesting. Someone wanted to ask, and then I can let you get.
And I don't think people should be drugged either. Like I'm not a big guy who says that you should give someone like a brownie that they don't know there's cannabis. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. But I am into pressuring your friends to do it.
Whatever.
That's okay. Peer pressure's okay.
Two things. Someone wanted to ask your opinion on Biden, and then somebody also wanted to ask if you go to raves very much. It's the only place that they can get a hold of weed.
Never been to a rave.
And your opinion on Biden?
There's two Bidens at least. One has earlobes and one does not.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
Bullshit.
That's why he seems very different. Just pay attention. See if it's earlobe Biden or no earlobe Biden.
Someone says, oh, wow, does Joe Biden have a body double? This is on Snopes.com?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, no, it says, no, this video does not prove that
Dude,
Biden
Snopes is retarded. I don't care what those
retards... Okay, let's not use the R word, please.
What?
It says...
Dude, I'm a cannabis doctor. I'm supposed to say retarded.
Oh, whatever, fine.
I'm saying it in the medical sense, bro.
This says here that this video shows Joe Biden as a body double. It says pants on fire. This is the PolitiFact Truthometer on PolitiFact, the Pointer Institute. It says that it is a recent... Let's see here. Is this it? Oh, no. I don't know.
I've just search Biden earlobes and no earlobes and just click images and you'll probably find some neat stuff.
Okay. Earlobes, no earlobes. Let's see here. Boom, images.
Boom.
Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom.
Because I didn't use the phrase body double. That's what these fact check sites do is they'll pick like a phrase nobody used. And then it's like, no, there is no body double. It's like, I never said body double. I just said sometimes he doesn't have earlobes and sometimes he does.
But there's no earlobes there.
So then you found no earlobe Biden.
There's no earlobe. There's no earlobes. Like,
sometimes he has earlobes and sometimes he doesn't. No, go back. See, I'm on a delay stream.
So wait, we'll go back to what?
I can't. It's too far in the past.
All right, I'm looking at images right now. I'm on Google Images. There's the main image I've got pulled up, and then there's...
So that looks like earlobe Biden. That's earlobe Biden. And
Where?
then go...
Okay.
So he's got an earlobe there, right?
I'm guessing.
That's kind of like a small earlobe, but still it's kind of an earlobe. And then look for no ear... Just type in no earlobe Biden.
Okay. No earlobe virus.
Oh, wait a sec. There's a comparison right on your image screen there that you were just looking at.
Sure.
On the left-hand side, towards the bottom.
Right.
No, left hand. I see you're delayed, so I can't. Do you
Oh,
see those
left-hand
two
side.
earlobes? Yeah.
Right here.
Do you see those two?
This is a beauty trend thing. These are, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man.
Not the
See, and
same
there's a
ears.
delay on my stream too, so I can't really see what you're doing exactly. But
Here's one. Kind of.
you sure that's a beauty site with the two different ears?
Oh, this is interesting. Is that the same person?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Forget it. That's a beauty. Yeah. You were right.
This is weird.
There you go. There you go.
One sec, Dave's commenting using the bot.
Good man, Dave.
No, not a good man, Dave.
Hey, stop. Look.
One sec.
Which one's the real Biden? Earlobe Biden or no earlobe Biden?
Hold on one sec. Dave is just being annoying. Dave said it's a pity that the soulless sober won't do. Who are you calling a soulless sober, dude? You're a fucking idiot. You're wrong about
Dude,
that.
I gotta listen. This has been a lot of fun, but I gotta go flip my potatoes.
No worries, dude. Go flip your potatoes.
All right, so cool. Figure out the Biden mystery. I'm really curious what you'll find.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff.
Okay, I'm out.
Peace. Won't do cannabis because then they truly see what it truly means to have. Shut up, Dave. Everyone has a soul, dude. You're an idiot. Come on, you estrogen-filled apricot. Don't call me an estrogen-filled apricot. Weed's not beneficial. It is bad for you. I mean, Dr. Bob can say that it cures cancer, but I don't know about that. It can give people great and brilliant ideas. Copper needs it most. No, I don't. I don't need weed. All right? Was I smoking weed when I made the ginger video? No. That's got over 110 million views already now. Just recently it was on TikTok, and someone posted on TikTok. It's got over 6-point-something million hits on TikTok. The reposts. So it's been viewed in different areas, you know, across the internet, remixes and stuff like that. You know, like you would do with streaming music. You combine the plays, and it tells you how many plays they've got total for the song. Like they'll include remixes for streaming. If you include remixes and re-uploads like the TikTok stuff, it's been well over 100 and something million. I wasn't smoking weed when I posted that. Wasn't smoking weed when I did Hollywood Hillbillies. Wasn't smoking weed when I went on Tosh or, you know, blah, blah, blah. The other things I've done. Like, like when I fought Gavin McInnes. Wasn't smoking weed when I went to Europe. I don't smoke weed, and I still do awesome things. And have brilliant ideas. You know, when I started the CCM streams, no weed related. I don't need weed. Some people need marijuana maybe, but not really though. They just think that they need weed. You're a fucking idiot, dude. And stop talking about the soul stuff, dude. That's so annoying. Quit talking about the freaking, you know, soul stuff on my streams in the chat. Ginger people, you know, gingers have souls. Everyone has souls. Stop talking like that. Anyway. Apparently, Joe Biden has earlobes here, and then he doesn't have them here. I don't know. Maybe this is a Photoshop. I don't know. Anyway. I'm kind of irritated right now. I think I'm going to stop the stream, folks. I'll stream tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be streaming. On time. I'll see you there. I'm letting y'all know way ahead of time. I won't be streaming on Friday or Saturday because I won't be available on Friday or Saturday. But I'll probably stream Monday and Tuesday this upcoming week anyway to make up for those 2 days that I've missed streaming. So, yeah, I'm going to a big tailgating event. My brother-in-law and a bunch of friends and my wife are all going to it's almost like a spring break in a way, like a fall season kind of spring break. They tailgate at the OSU college. It's really a big thing. It's a homecoming football game. Everybody gets drunk and parties, and it's a fun time. So I'll be out of town for a couple days. So yeah, folks, I had a nice time hanging out. I think we had a good time chatting with Bob. It was okay. He's an alright guy. But, you know. He's kind of an idiot in some ways, you know, with the weed. I mean, talking about giving his 14-year-old kid marijuana. How stupid can you fucking be? I will be around in the Discord voice chat. If anybody wants to come hang out in the Discord voice chat, I'll probably be around. I'll probably be up a little bit later tonight. I might order some pizza or make something homemade. I don't know. I haven't really eaten much today. I'm quite hungry, actually. I'm going to hop off of here. If you want to come hang out in the Discord voice chat or just in the chat or whatever, you can, you know, mute your mic and lurk if you want to in the voice chat or the Discord. Discord.gg/coppercab. Links in the bottom of the description. Yeah, you know, feel free to join the community. It's fun. Pretty active Discord server. And it's cool. Pretty interesting people. An eclectic bunch of a different kind of, you know, it has all kinds of different people there. Not everybody agrees, but people are pretty chill with each other. I just linked it in the live chat. If you want to join us. And oh, I forgot about the poll. Let's see here. It says here, how often do you smoke weed? 257 people voted. Over 250,000 people voted, and 48% said every day, and then 39% says I don't smoke. So pretty even, actually. I mean, if you combine 39% with the 5% that only smoke once a month, I mean, that's 44%. You know, it's almost 50-50. You know what I mean? Almost. I'm actually quite surprised. I figured it would be like a landslide every day. You know, a bunch of idiots smoking weed every day. But actually, there's a lot of people that don't smoke weed here. So that's actually quite interesting. And that is a moment I'm actually genuinely surprised by that. And I don't say that very often on my streams. I'm genuinely surprised by poll results. I would have expected it to be overwhelming every day, people voting every day. So, wow, only 48% and 39% said that they don't smoke at all. 5% said they only smoke once a month. And 7% smoke once a week. Very interesting. Yeah, I enjoyed hanging out with y'all tonight. Been streaming for over an hour and a half. It's getting pretty late. It's 10:50. It's almost 11 p.m. So I'm gonna stop the stream here. We'll usually stream from 10 to 8 or 8 to 10, but I was a bit late, you know, for the stream. But we still streamed over an hour and a half, so that's cool. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, some of you are able to show up and join us. If not, that's okay. It's cool having a big friend group here. We don't always have to agree on everything, as long as you can show respect to one another, and be respectful and kind and not interrupt every fucking 5 seconds. That's great. Much love. Peace out, y'all. I'm gonna hop in the Discord voice chat in a moment, in a little bit here, probably while I cook dinner. Maybe play some Jackbox or something. I don't know. I think they got Discord games now. Like if you're a Discord partner or something. It says here I can like do a little rocket ship if I join the voice chat, and I can hit this button. It says start an activity, and I can actually do poker night. So maybe we'll play some poker or something in the voice chat. I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting off of here now. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. Peace.